Hello everyone, on this video I'll show you guys how to transform a clone trooper into a concept art inspired trooper. Just to let you guys know, I got all the 3D print material from Etsy by someone named Ernie and got the helmet, backpack, and this ammo accessory. Since the 3D print helmet doesn't fit on top of the head, we're gonna want the neck knob to stay on the body instead and not the head. We will dunk the toy in some hot water, and after a couple minutes, it should be easier to remove this small knob and then place it on the body. This way, it's easier to change back to the original helmet if you feel like it. We will then add a glue pocket inside the new helmet and place it on the head. After it dries in a couple minutes, feel free to remove the excess glue. Just don't add too much glue so that the knob doesn't come back off again. But if it does, don't even stress about it. This custom turns out pretty nice, so doubt you'll want to switch back. Plus, you'll still have the movement on the head. We'll start off by painting the helmet with any kind of paint brand you'd like. I'm just gonna use Apple Barrel here, but I'm sure there's better ones. This will get the job done like any other if you dilute it with water and apply it in different coats. This is the most important part so that the paint looks better and overall the custom looks more legit. After you finish with the white parts, just proceed with the black lines on the back and the visor as well. If you're watching this clip as a short or a reel, remember that I upload this in smaller portions due to the time limit. However, I upload the whole thing on YouTube on the videos in case you'd like to see the whole process without commentary. I'm also just gonna stop talking for this part because there's not a lot that I can add. Just keep in mind that I did layers to make the figure look better. Now while we let the helmet dry, we will jump into this ammo accessory, or whatever it is. Based on the concept art, it's just all white and gray on the top. Give it a few layers of paint and then let it sit. By this time your helmet should also be dry so you can add any more paint if you missed any patches or anything like that. The last part that we have to paint is the backpack. It's a really nice one to be honest. The antenna and the Republic logos on the sides just show how much time and effort was put into these pieces. Again, just paint it all white in different layers, especially since it has a lot of details like air vents and cables. So if you just splash a whole bunch of paint at once, these details won't look as nice or realistic too. We then head into the logos and other details. We'll paint the two gray circles on both sides. Since they're so small, it should only take about 1 or 2 layers. We then head into the Black Republic logos. These are probably the hardest things to paint because of how small and detailed they are. The easiest way I found here was just starting with the inside logo, then moving outwards. Then for the last painting part, we do the blue sail on the left side of the backpack. Add your sealer after you're done and let it dry. To get the color from the concept art, just mix blue with only a little bit of black, which actually works perfectly for us. In the original design, the backpack is held by 2 white straps. However, we're going to use a blue ribbon for them, which is the same color as the blue sail. You can use whatever ribbon or cord you'd like. I actually had this just laying around, but similar pieces of cloth are available in places like Walmart or Hobby Lobby. I wish we would have gotten 2 of these ammo patches so we could add one on the leg and the other one on the arm, but since we only got one, I think I'll just be adding it to the leg. Here I'm just using glue from the glue gun because it holds good enough, and if it tears apart, there will be no damage on the figure. If I had used a regular crafting glue, the plastic on the figure could be ruined if the accessory you added was placed wrong and later removed. But if you want to avoid this, just add the sufficient amount of glue carefully. But I'm just gonna play it safe here. While that dries, we'll add glue to the back of the clone in a square shape. And here, just unglue the backpack too high so that the helmet doesn't keep rubbing against it, or the paint will fall off. Lastly, we will add the shoulder straps with glue too. This is probably the second hardest thing to do about this custom because you have to glue the straps in a way that will look almost perfectly even on both sides and curve in the same way so that they don't look wrinkly or uneven. You also have to do all of this while the glue is hot and doesn't dry so that they don't keep falling off. And we should be about done. So I have to say, so far, this is the best custom that I've done. It's really easy to do and the basic color schemes speak a lot for themselves. Not only that, but the actual look of the character is insane. I'm really happy I did this. So please, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot.